Hey everybody, it's Chad with hashtag Chad Eats, doing a live video from a laptop computer this morning, which I still have not been successful at figuring out. Um, going to try to do this as we go. I'm going to try to watch the comments and see if we've got anybody that's joined us. Um, So, like I said, if you are watching this live video, okay, I see we got one person here. Um, Hi, Jimmy. Glad you joined us today. And I don't know exactly, what I'm going to talk about today, other than um, I was informed by my wife that I shouldn't be going anywhere today, even though I feel as if I need to. I don't know. I feel that all the mom and pops that are out there struggling could use any boost they can get. But I also have to listen to my wife because she says she's the boss. Okay. Happy wife, happy life. But anyhow, yeah, I see some people jumping on here, and like I said, my internet connection is not very good where I live. I live in a very rural area with unreliable internet. Um, so if you are watching, let me know in the comments what what you're doing about sheltering in place, what your thoughts are. And I know all of us have different opinions, and that's okay because I agree to disagree. Um, there's no really, I wouldn't ever say anybody's opinion is wrong. It's just their opinion, and the same with me. So first of all, are you planning on quarantining yourself? Do you have plenty of food to get you by? What are you cooking today? What's for dinner tonight? All that good stuff. As you can see, I've already had way too many cups of coffee this morning. I'm kind of vibrating. Let me scroll down here and look at these comments. Um, yeah, well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning to my mother-in-law, Lois, and Michael, and Shannon. Uh, Looks like I got a few viewers on here. Like I said, it's a little different doing a live off of the computer here. Let me see if I can hit this. So, anyhow, um, can you hear me all right? Is there anybody out there? Well, okay. Nicole says that they're still going to work as usual. Jeremiah says, "Good morning. You know what sounds good? A smoked pork omelet." Yeah, let me tell you, Jeremiah, the smoked pork omelet that I made this morning, it was really good. There's Darcy and Brooke. Hello to all you folks. Uh, we had a lot of rain last evening. I know a lot of the local roadways are flooded, and like I said, I'm just rambling on this morning, wanting to get people's thoughts about if they've got plenty of food. Have they prepared themselves if we do go on like a quarantine, or and what's your plans? And like I said earlier, uh, I feel in my heart that I need to be I need to be out there. I need to be out there. I don't know, maybe, and it just could be because I like to visit these places. But I know that I want to be out there helping these small businesses, doing my part. I think what looks like the way things are going, man, it could get scary. So I know that we've tried to prepare the best we can. Um, Let me see some of these comments here. Give a shout out to all of our members, number one, because we can all pull together and get through this. Now, when I'm looking one direction or another, it's because I'm trying to read the comments. They're like over to the side, so bear with me. Chime in. I am seeing comments, and good morning, everybody. Let's get this show on the road. Is everybody going to work today? Brady said that he's read here. We had like 4.7 inches of rain. That's crazy. Good. Thanks, Jay. You hear me loud and clear. People's been on vacation. Jody has been on vacation. She works at the pharmacies. Angel, need help getting food for an elderly neighbor who is gluten-free food. She doesn't drive and lives alone. Okay. Angel, send me a private message, and we can look at I can explore some options. And please know that I will definitely help if I can, or try to connect someone that may be able to help. So please send me a private message or send me an email at chaudh2019@gmail.com. Because we want to try to get help to anybody that needs help. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not nobody special. I'm just a messenger. All right. And have a lot of contacts so that we might be able to reach out and help your neighbor get something. I can't say that we can. I'm just saying that we will try. All right. So let me read some more here. Boy. It sure is easier to do this off of a mobile phone for the live video part, but not reading the comments. So, hello, Brian. Alright. Let me see here. Okay, Brian's going to work. He's going to need a boat. Yeah, to go to work. Alright, Barb. Every time I go to the stores, you can find food, but never anything to complete a meal, and it's frustrating. I've not experienced that yet, Barb. I know that my wife and we started trying to stock up, starting about 3 weeks ago. So, but I know every time that we've visited a store, even in the last week, we've really not experienced what you're talking about as far as not being able to find everything to complete a meal. And it could be because maybe we just prep our meals differently. That could be. But from what I'm reading, I seen that a lot of stores still have some produce. I don't know about meat. I try to avoid the big box stores, so I can't really answer. All right, Amanda said, I've got around 60 people watching now. Pretty good. Yeah, I would like everybody to, as Jeremiah said, subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Now, it doesn't have much content yet. I'm just kind of broadening my reach, and it's a learning process for me. So I need 1,000 subscribers on that channel before I can do YouTube live videos. So I think I still got 700 subscribers that I need. So if you could go to my YouTube channel, and I'll try to post a link to that. It's under my name, Chaud Yarnelli, CHODYARNELLI. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe, share, and like. And you might want to set your settings so that you can get notified when I am doing a live video from YouTube. Like I said, it's a learning process for me, so bear with me. Let me see here, some more comments. They're coming in, the comments are. Alright, Nicole's trying to stay stocked up. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Eric and Donna Baker. Good morning. A lot of people, it looks like a lot of people's flooded out. Hi, Marcy. Thank you. We're just trying to do our part the best we can. And, I realize that some people might not like what we do, and that's okay. I understand. I know some people do like what we do, and the main thing is we like what we do, and we feel that we're doing what our hearts have led us to do, and that what has happened with this group has never been our plan, so to speak. But we grasped the opportunity to try to make something bigger with our group, and and still do great things for our community. And so I guess the question I would like to ask everyone that is a member is, what have you done for your community today? It's important, and I didn't always think like I do today. So my thinking's changed, my actions have changed. As we grow older and we get more experience under our belt, the way we react to things change. Our thoughts processes change, and I would like to just say that I'm in a transformation period, so to speak. And it's such a blessing, man. It's that we're been graced, God gave us His grace that we're able to share our experience, strength, and hope with people. So here I am, man. Here I am, as some would say, just killing it. But I don't know that that's the facts. Let me read some more comments here. Yeah, Pam's telling me I need to stay home also. And George says, I like what you do and glad it's changing. And yeah, George, it is changing. It's changing on a daily basis, sir. Tomorrow could be completely different, and my way of thinking actually could be completely different tomorrow. I'm just going to roll with the punches and see where this thing takes me. But anyhow, I guess I've rambled on for about 13 minutes, and I don't want to bore people to death, but Annie says, please post your YouTube info. You do a wonderful job. Keep it up. Let me see if I can go grab that link here. Now, if I lose you, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so bear with me a minute. I'm going to a different place to try to see. Let me see here. All right, trying to figure out how to share my channel off of this darn computer here. Kind of illiterate, looks like. Imagine that. Well, I don't know. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time trying to figure this out, but it's easier for me to work off of my phone because that's the only way I've been doing it. Let me see if I can do that. Alright. So, I'm trying to multitask here, and that's when I start really getting scatterbrained. Is when I try to multitask. So, share, copy the link. Let me take a look here. Hi, Jen. Okay, I got people that subscribed. Oh, boy. Alright. I don't know if I can do it this way. Hey, Right there, that's awesome. Christina, you just did me a huge favor. Thank you for posting that link. You just saved me a lot of work and frustration. Um, so anyhow, looks like people still jumping on. What are you making for dinner today or lunch? What's everybody got planned for lunch? Are any of you folks able to visit any local establishments wherever it is you may be? I made my rounds yesterday. I did several little short live videos. I jumped from one establishment to the other, and I didn't get to do all of them. I run out of time, and I wasn't able to contribute. When I say I wasn't able to contribute, I wasn't able to buy something at every place, but I did make a presence and try to do what we can do. Anyhow, if we do get locked down, and of course, and I still have internet and all that out here, I'm going to try to jump on here every day and engage with you folks, and we'll share our experience, strength, and hope with each other. So if you believe in sharing your experience, strength, and hope with each other, and I'm doing a video every day, please tune in. It might be what helps us get through whatever period of time that we're going to be locked down. Let me see some comments here. All right, the link is posted, Marcy. Thank you. Darcy said Susie's Bistro Trio Salad and Croissant was delicious yesterday. Thanks, Darcy, and I'm sure Susie's will appreciate that as well. Jesus, 17-minute video. Am I crazy or what? Am I boring you folks to death yet? Is there something that you would like to talk about, food-wise or restaurant-wise or beverage-wise? Let me tell you, I know this has taken a toll on not only the food and beverage industry, but on a lot of businesses. So, we just gotta rise up and come together and try to help each other get through these times, because these are times that we've never seen. So either my internet is lagging or I'm not getting any new comments. So I'm going to stay on here just for a couple more minutes to see if the comments start lighting up, or which direction I'm going to go, if I'm going to end the video and move on. I know I enjoy doing these live videos. It gives me a way to interact kind of with folks because I have a feeling my wife's not going to let me get out and about. I got scolded. I even tried to make her breakfast to get brownie points this morning so I could go out, and she said, "You got to stay home." And I'm processing that. I'm processing that to see if I really need to stay home. I'm not scared. I don't know, maybe people think I should be scared, but I'm not scared because what it is what it is. I don't want to hurt anyone else, so that's what I'm kind of taking into consideration. I told people yesterday that, well, actually, I didn't tell a lot of people. I spoke with a close friend of mine and was telling him about how I tried to quarantine myself from Moe's chicken wings, and about as far as I got away from the chicken wings at any given time was about 6 inches. That quarantine didn't work well. I tried to distance myself from those chicken wings, and down at Moe's, because I ordered me some chicken wings to go, and they hooked me up down there, and I set them over on the passenger seat on my way home, but I couldn't distance myself that far from them, so I moved them onto the armrest. I wanted to protect them. So anyhow, a little bit of humor there. If you can get out today, take precautions to try to stay away from this coronavirus. I know a lot of the mom and pops are doing their part as far as all their sanitation. I watched people wiping down the door handles at establishments I was at yesterday. I watched them wipe down things anybody might have touched. And believe it or not, I actually tried to keep some distance sometimes. But I found it very hard to keep distance when, man, you're a people person. This is what's hard for me, is because I am a people person. And when you're a people person, it's so hard to distance yourself. So, does everybody think I'm just rambling on? Let me look at comments, see if there's something we can talk about food and beverage. Brenda says, I live in Florida and I can't go anywhere. It's all a closed down, but I love it. I'm making beef vegetable stew. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Beef vegetable stew is actually one of my favorites, and I have a member of our group. It's Lightnicker Angus Farms, or go to www.henrysgrassfedbeef.com, and he actually has bone broth that is unbelievably good, and it's a good stock for making that vegetable stew. So if you're local and you want some beef bone broth, go check www.henrys Grass-Fed Beef out. Not only do they have that, they have it's farm to table. You can place your order and go to the farm and pick it up. So anyhow, let me scroll on down here, look at some comments. Alright, Tricia, stay home for others, not yourself. My daughter is a nurse and she would prefer you stay home. You are doing great things from your kitchen table by engaging others. Tricia, you got a good point. And this may be how we get through it if something worse happens. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your input and your opinions. So thank you. And she also said, and I made homemade chicken and dumplings. OMG. I've never actually did anything like that. I'm just kind of basic. If it's meat and it can go on the smoker, that's pretty much me. It might be time for me to learn. You know, if I get pinned down here and I can't go nowhere, it's definitely going to be a learning experience for me, because I believe everybody else is, we're used to the convenience of going somewhere when we want to. We're used to the convenience of going to the grocery and being able to grab anything we want or need. And, you know, with everything that's happened, people's panicked and bought and hoarded, and might be a good time for me to learn some new things. And it's also going to be a really good time to reconnect with my family. And it's going to be time for me to do a lot of self-evaluation. You know, I need to self-evaluate. I need to make a checklist. You know, and hey, I'll tell you one thing that I really need to do that I haven't really done lately is I got to sit down and I got to make myself a gratitude list. Yeah, you got that right. A gratitude list. That's what I need. Because without that gratitude list, sometimes I forget all the blessings that I have. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a gratitude list. Let me see here. Homemade chicken noodles, soup. Oh my goodness. I'm already getting hungry. Christina's making that. Sherry says dinner tonight is homemade beef and noodles. Now, I tried to make homemade noodles once because my grandmother said it was so easy, and I even had a recipe that was supposed to be easy, and some reason I just can't figure it out. So I'm going to stick to letting people that know how to make the noodles keep making them. And if I'm lucky enough to get a bag, That's good. But I can tell you one thing. My grandmother, everybody just oohed and awed over her noodles, and we miss her so much. And uh, she was a great lady and made some wonderful food. And that's part of the reason I have a love for food is because I can remember going to grandmother's house and just loving everything she had made. And I miss her. So anyhow, let me see here. Oh, you make the beef and noodles with filet. Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong there. Hi, there's my mama. Mama says, Belinda, she's my mom. She says, your mama is around the corner. Ha ha. Hey, Mom, believe me, if anything happens or you need anything, please, I'm right around the corner. And we're not going to starve. Together, we'll come together and we're not going to starve. And like I said, it could be a good time for family to reconnect. And I've kind of been disconnected for a while because of this Facebook group. It's really consumed me, but it's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to say that. I just know that we've dumped all of our energies and efforts into this, and it's because we believe in this. We really do. We believe in this group, and we believe in bigger things from this group, and and we're going to keep going. And it's because we believe in it. And and I hope you believe in it as well. Like later on today, it's a good possibility, as long as nothing changes, because things could change a minute by minute right now. But I'll be posting some cool things later today, probably here on the page, of folks that some people's reached out and some things that are going to be happening. It's pretty exciting. I don't know, just sometimes it's the little cool things that can make a difference, and I believe this little cool thing is going to help make a difference. And well, I don't think it will. It will, because we have so many positive, uplifting people in this group. And sometimes I could lean on you guys. I could lean on you for suggestions or to get me out of a dark place or a rut, keep me from kicking the can down the road. All right, so let me look at the comments. I rattled on about that long enough. Man, I'm good at that. I guess if there's one thing I'm good at is, number one, I'm good at eating. It seems like I can eat an awful lot. And number two, I don't know if I'm better at talking or eating, but I know I'm pretty darn good at both of them. All right, so good morning, Sheena. If you can't make yourself noodles, grab a bag from the Amish store. That was from Sherry. Hey, Sherry, actually, we visited Palumbo's, invited us out in Granville, and they fed us a fantastic meal, by the way. Thank you, Palumbo's. You don't go unnoticed. Believe me, we see all that. We feel it. We remember. While we were there, we grabbed a couple of the Palumbo's pizza dough, frozen pizza dough, and the noodles. They had a couple different kinds of noodles. We grabbed some of those, so I still have those. Can't wait to make something with those. All right, so it appears that kind of losing engagement. People's probably went to work. It is 10 after 8, and I've talked for a half hour. Who would have thought? But anyhow, listen, I'm going to jump off here, guys, and move on with some other things. Watch the group page for some posts later. That's cool to us. And I'll share any new news. And if you're a restaurant owner or a beverage supplier, I'm going to kindly ask that you can post your post. Please do. I mean, don't stop posting your post. I would just kindly ask that you don't spam the page or blow the page up with 4 and 5 or 6 or 3 of the same post. If you could post once or twice a day, I think that's sufficient for now, because what happens is these posts do disappear. I understand that, and I would rather you post your post instead of posting it 6-7 times a day. I'd rather you post it once, and then if you want to try to get it back to the top of the page, find your post and put a comment on it, and I think that'll get it to the top of the page so people can see it. Because what's happening is I have several people that are just trying to do good and share all this info, and I'm getting so many duplicate posts that it's a lot of work to try to monitor every post and not put duplicates on the page. We do our best. We're not perfect, and I understand that everybody's actually just trying to help. So I think it would be a huge help if it was the manager or the owner of the business that would make the post. That kind of eliminates a whole big crowd of us trying to share their info. And if they are a member of our group and they watch this page at all, they know that they can do that, because I've spoke to a lot of them. Some of them I've never met yet. We have a huge following. So one last time before I jump off here, check the comments and move on. All right, so people's talking about stuff, the roads being closed and all that in Lincoln County. People will still find a way to get food at the restaurants. So, all right, everybody. Until next time, remember, go like our YouTube channel, and I'll try to share the link again. It's Chad Yarnelli, and it's a new YouTube channel, so I'm still learning, but I need 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not even close to that yet. So do your part. Go there, subscribe to our channel, and look for cool things in the future. And tell them that #ChadEats sent you. See ya.